In a small village called Ajebu, there lived a beautiful girl named Bisi. Her skin was as soft as silk, her eyes as bright as the sun, and her hair as black as night. Everyone in the village loved her, and she was always kind and helpful to everyone. One day, a strange man named Baba Ijibu arrived in the village. He was tall and strong with a long white beard. He told the villagers that he was a powerful wizard who could grant any wish. The villagers were amazed and excited, and they all gathered around Baba Ijibu to hear his stories. Baba Ijibu told the villagers about a magical kingdom where everyone was happy and prosperous. He said that he could take them to this kingdom if they would give him a sacrifice. The villagers were hesitant, but they were also curious and hopeful. Finally, Baba Ijibu chose Bisi as the sacrifice. He said that she was the most beautiful and pure girl in the village and that she would be perfect for the magical kingdom. The villagers were shocked and saddened, but they knew that they had no choice. They handed Bisi over to Baba Ijibu and he disappeared with her into the forest. Bisi was scared and confused as Baba Ijibu led her deeper and deeper into the forest. She didn't know where they were going or what would happen to her. She tried to run away, but Baba Ijibu was too strong. Finally, they reached a clearing in the forest. In the center of the clearing was a large golden palace. Baba Ijibu told Bisi that this was the magical kingdom she had heard about. He said that she would live there forever and be happy. Bisi was still scared, but she was also curious. She followed Baba Ijibu into the palace and she was amazed by what she saw. The palace was filled with beautiful things and there were people everywhere. Baba Ijibu led Bisi to a large room with a golden throne. He told her that this was her new home. Bisi was shocked and confused. She didn't understand why she was there or what she was supposed to do. Just then, 10 handsome men entered the room. They were all dressed in fine clothes and they all had kind faces. Baba Ijibu told Bisi that these were her husbands. She was supposed to marry them or live with them in the palace. Bisi was terrified. She didn't want to marry 10 men and she didn't want to live in the palace. She tried to run away, but Baba Ijibu caught her and forced her to stay. Bisi was forced to marry all 10 men. She was sad and lonely, and she missed her family and friends. She tried to escape several times, but Baba Ijibu always found her. One day, Bisi met a wise old woman named Iya Agba. Iya Agba told Bisi that she was not alone. She said that there were other women who had been brought to the palace by Baba Ijibu and that they were all trying to escape. Iya Agba gave Bisi a magical potion. She said that if Bisi drank the potion, she would be able to see the truth about Baba Ijibu and the palace. Bisi was hesitant, but she knew that she had to do something. She drank the potion and she immediately felt different. She saw that Baba Ijibu was not a kind and helpful wizard. He was a cruel and selfish man who had kidnapped many women and forced them to marry his 10 husbands. Bisi realized that she had to escape the palace. She told Iya Agba about her plan, and Iya Agba promised to help her. Bisi and Iya Agba devised a plan to escape the palace. They knew that they would have to be very careful as Baba Ijibu was a powerful wizard. One night, while everyone was asleep, Bisi and Iya Agba sneaked out of the palace. They followed a secret passage that Iya Agba knew about. The passage led them to a hidden tunnel that ran beneath the palace. They followed the tunnel for what seemed like hours. Finally, they reached the end of the tunnel. They emerged into a dense forest. Bisi and Iya Agba were relieved to be out of the palace. They knew that they still had a long way to go, but they were hopeful that they would eventually make it back to their village. They walked through the forest for several days. They had to be careful to avoid being seen or heard. They slept in caves and ate wild berries and fruits. Finally, they reached the edge of the forest. They could see their village in the distance. Bisi was overjoyed. She knew that she was finally free. Bisi and Iya Agba ran towards the village. They were exhausted and hungry, but they didn't care. They were just happy to be home. When they reached the villagers were amazed to see them. They had thought that Bisi was lost forever. Bisi told the villagers everything that had happened to her. They were shocked and horrified to hear about Baba Ijibu and his palace. The villagers decided to try to rescue the other women who were trapped in the palace. They formed a group and set out to find Baba Ijibu. The villagers found Baba Ijibu's palace. They were shocked by its size and grandeur. They knew that it would be difficult to rescue the women, but they were determined. They attacked the palace, but Baba Ijibu fought back. He was a powerful wizard and he had many guards. The villagers were outnumbered and outmatched. They were forced to retreat. The villagers returned to the village defeated. They didn't know what to do. They were worried about the women who were trapped in the palace. Bisi was determined to rescue the women. She knew that she couldn't do it alone, but she was not going to give up. She went to the wise old man in the village, Baba Ola. Baba Ola was a respected elder and he was known for his wisdom. Bisi told Baba Ola about her plan to rescue the women. Baba Ola listened carefully. Finally, he said, "I believe that there is a way to defeat Baba Ijibu." Baba Ola told Bisi about a secret weapon. He said that it was hidden in the heart of the forest. Bisi was excited. She knew that this might be the key to defeating Baba Ijibu. she set out to find the secret weapon. She followed the directions that Baba Ola had given her. After searching for several days, she finally found it. It was a magical sword hidden in a secret cave.